Good morning, Team 3D. We are going to be doing a Fat Burn Extreme for 20 minutes main workout, but 45 minutes roughly all in, doing a warm-up, demo with me. Then we're all ready to go for our main bit, and then when the music kicks on, you give it your maximum effort. So it's 20 minutes pushing as hard as you can. Only stopping when you need a rest. You don't get given them, so please take them as and when you need them. Have a drink close at hand, stop, drink, recover, come back in, and that is it. So we've got half an hour, well, roughly about 40 minutes, 45. It's called Cubital, and it's got 15 exercises in this. We've got a lot to get through. I'm just gonna go straight into it this morning. Just have a mat, have a bit of space around and about you, so you're not going to kick out and hurt yourself. Any injuries, work around them, and just give your all. So it never gets easier, guys. It's really tough, but it's meant to be. Get your heart rate up, pumping, and then even when you finish, it takes your body a little bit longer to recover after it, but you work top to toe, so it is good. So we're ready to go. So feet grounded, hip width apart. And we're going to just squat, sit down and push. And anything, if you have injuries and you do want to take it down, I do give you usually about 2 or 3 options for each exercise. So you can make it easier, harder. Give that little kick back, kicking back, up to your bottom, digging the elbows back, and side to side, so we reach down and back up. So reach, so nice and low, just stepping side to side. And then we're going to lunge forward, so just full lunges forward and landing heels to toes. You come forward, low back knee, and then lunging backwards. So again, nice and wide if you can. Nice and low with the knee, and from there we're just going to jog it out, kick out to the side, press up, and then kick up to your bottom, bring your knees up to the front, quiet feet, and then we're going to I'm blank this morning. So we're just going to just reach back down, and again the other side. Then we're going to stay wide with the legs after the next one. Take the legs wide and twist. And reach, twist, reach. Wake this body up. Jog it out. Circle the arms forward. And circle the arms back, cross and squeeze, and then we're going to give a quick little demo of all the exercises. I'm going to do probably 5 or 6 guys as we do, run through them, and then the other ones I keep you right once we started and we're in the main workout. So squat rebound, you need to give your space travel forward. So we do 1 squat jump forward, land, and 2 hops back. So when you're jumping, if you're jumping longer and lower and the 2 hops, it'll be harder. If you don't want to jump at all, you can walk forward and squat and walk back for 2. You can take out the jump altogether, or just if you're jumping forward, don't jump as long and as low, and that will make it easier. So in, out, heels. We want the hands starting up to temples. As you jump out, you reach down. So the lower you come down, the harder it'll be. So you jump in together, feet out together, squat. And if you jump nice and high in between with a big bounce, a lot harder. And if you take that out and you don't want to do the jump at all, then you can just do a reach back to centre, a reach, back to centre. So burpee press, you've got 4 burpees and 4 press ups. So your burpees, jumping back, jump up, and a jump, or walk back, walk up with a jump, or just a stretch. And then your press ups, knee or toes. You do 4 of each of these when we come into these. So you either press with the hips forward and press, or onto toes and press. And you go for 4 of each. And from there we have leg drops. So I think we did this one last week actually. Lie down. Okay, hands on the mat is easier. Legs are up, hands to temples is harder. You drop one leg low and a bend, you back up, you drop, you lift. So both the legs lift and one bends and one straightens. Making that easier is just to slow it down, not go as low, and work within your means, guys. Then we have jack press up. Find this one quite hard, you might not. So as the feet split out from your plank, you press. So you're in your press up position, and as the feet comes out, you press and jump back in. So you press and jump back in. Making that easier would be to do a knee press maybe, and then jump out and in and just split it so that you can go low, sort of hips down, belly up, but from the knees for your press. But it is quite hard. And then we have squat cross. So you squat cross, you think of an X. So you jump wide, back into centre and wide. So you're forming an X. If you're walking it, centre, walk forward, wide, walk back to centre, squat, and walk back, wide, and squat. So you just do that, and if you're doing it really, really maximum effort, you just jump and create more space between your feet and the floor. And then high knees, lifting the knees up to the front. Try and use your elbows as well. So you're using upper body, lower body. Not as high is your easier option, and just lifting the knees without the jump is the easiest of all. And the last one I'll demo, do the rest after, is kick drops. So you have 2 kicks, either with a hop or without, and then you do 2 squats, either low, harder, or not as low, easier. And it's 2 kicks, 2 squat drops, and we are ready to go. So we're going to just do our little stretch. Leaning, chest down, bottom back. And I have one eager little dog here who has just finished his food, waiting for the treat. And squeeze heel to bottom. Change sides, you can hold on if need be, push out the hip to the front. And then we're going to do a little reach up and over. So you really want to go your max, guys. Once this music kicks in, that's when your hardest effort comes in. Hope you've done the demo as well with me. Reach down, have a little try of all the exercises. Decide which one you're going to do. And you don't want to go easier to go for longer. You want to keep it nice and tough. Drop the arm behind the back. Reach up, chin up, change sides, and reach. And we are ready to go. One little second. keep all it quiet. There. Okay guys, so we are ready to go, and we want to be starting off with your squat rebound, which is like kind of your long jump forward into a double hop back, and really push max now. You really want to push hard all the way through. Have a drink whenever you need a drink. So you know you don't get given rest breaks, but you know you need to take them. If you're pushing really hard, maximum effort, you should need to stop in this 20 minutes and have a rest. And if you're not pushing, then I want you to just go faster, squat lower, jump higher, anything that takes that heart rate up so that you feel that you need to stop, recover and come back in, and that's what it's about. So we're going to start. This is called Cubital.
This is the Fat Burn Extreme Cubital
And
workout.
do a long jump
Squat, rebound.
with your double hop back. Are you ready guys? Squat, double hop, jump. So if you're landing really low and really bouncing back, then that will make the effort go more. If you're not jumping as high, or you slow it down, not jumping. Okay, so hands to temples, we reach down and back up. Taking it down is just to reach out, making it harder, reach all the way down and up. Jump higher. The more you reach down, try and get your bottom down as well when you reach. So you can pick which one you want to do. 4 burpees, walk it or jump it. So you know you jump back and then jump back. 4 of each guys, or walk and reach. 4 press ups, knees or toes.
Squat, rebound.
Back to the start. Squat, 2 hops. Squat, 2 hops. Make sure you land low. So it's like a squat jump and a double hop back. If you're taking out the jump, walk. So you can walk forward and give 2 little drops. In our heels. Hands to temples. Hands down, bottom down. Yep. High. Jump. Jump. Slow jump. Reach. In. Reach. 4 burpees. So you're either walking and a reach, walk and a jump, or jump throughout. Into 4 press ups. After you've jumped, 4 presses, head in line with your spine.
Squat, rebound.
And again, from the top. You want to feel this heart rate going up. You want to push your hardest and feel good at the end. So you push through.
Out heels.
Okay, team. Are we ready? Pick one of your choice. Walk it if you wish. Jump higher if you want to go max. Yes. Push.
Burpee press.
4 burpees. So you can speed these up now. Get as many in as you can. Presses. Toes is harder.
Squat, rebound.
Okay, from the top. Push. And squatting low.
In, out, heels.
Here we go, team. Option. Push it hard. You want it halfway up.
Burpee press.
Here we go. Burpees.
Leg drops.
On your mat. Tummy work. Option to make it harder. Chest up. Hands to temples. To make it easier. Not just low.
Jack press up.
Okay, your press with the feet jumping out that. So you are in a low plank. You press, you jump in. You press, you jump in. Other than that, maybe out and in, and a knee press, out and in. You can also just do a tap out, leg drops. Tapping out instead of a jump is also an option on that plank. Chest up, your hardest. Your straight leg nice and low. Nose low, easier, easier, all the way down the head.
Jack press up.
So make sure you jump out to the feet and press, one of your choice. As you press in, press and push, or tap out, and a knee press, or jump out.
Cross.
Right, this is your X, guys. So we jump, wide squat, travel back, centre squat, travel back. So you're squatting 3 positions, one forward wide, centre close, back wide, or walk.
High knees.
Okay, those knees lifting high as possible to the front. With your elbows, so extra fast, harder, slower, without a jump. You can take it out altogether if you have knee issues. You can still work around it. Leg drops. Option. Harder. Hardest. Low. Pushing up the chest to get this crunch on this core.
Squat cross.
Keep working your mat. Stop when you need a drink. Are we ready, team? Jumping higher in between, squatting lower, a lot harder. If you stick with that, you will be stopping to have a break probably. High knees. You can go faster than me, team. Push your max. Lower, a little bit easier. Knee lifts, easiest. Extra high knees, hardest. Go.
Kick drops.
2 kicks, 2 squats. 2 kicks, 2 squats, higher the kick, harder, lower kicks, and not as low as squat, easier, jump, and squat, harder,
Squat cross.
X. We are working it today. If you're taking out the squat in the middle, you can replace that maybe with a little jump if you wish. So jump, squat, jump, squat. Squat in 3, a lot harder. You know it now. Lift those knees, guys. Higher, faster. Come on, burn out. Quicker max. Once you've burnt out, you can stop and have a drink.
Kick drops.
2 kicks, 2 squats. Come on, high kick, low squat. Do you want to jump? Not as low, easier. Come on, you can do your hardest. Your X, if you're walking it, then just walk, squat. So it's always a wide into close, into wide. Travel on your 3. Option, push.
High knees.
Go for this. Higher knees, team. So you can be really high, not as high, or knee lifts. You know your 3 options. Go with your hardest. Push through it.
Kick drops.
Are we smiling? Woo! This is an oldie today. Just like me. Yay! Push!
Alternate press up.
Okay, so we've got a wide and a narrow press. Knees, easier than if you're on your toes. And just do a wide press. And then a close press. Wide press. Close press. Work your own speed. Press low.
Ab attack.
Okay, ab attack. You're on your bottom and you want to tap hips and heels for 4. Easier is if you're maybe on the mat. After the 4, heel and toes, legs lift and we twist for 4. Feet on the ground,
Alternate
easier.
press up.
Yep. Press up. 1 wide, 1 close, guys. So go for this now. Chest low. Maybe breathe in and out as you push up. In and down, out as you push up. Work hard.
Ab attack.
Ab attack. 4. The inner heels. 4 of each. And then 4 twists. Legs up. Easier. Feet are down. Easier on your twist. Feet are down. Feet up harder. Push.
Pop squats.
Okay. So we jump up, feet together, and touch the floor. Up, down, up, down. Walking it. Easier. Up and down. High jump. A lot harder. Get your bottom down as the hands come to the floor. Squat kicks, choose guys. You know it now. Now you can really start to push your max, team. Faster than me, higher jumps maybe. Take your option, work to it. Woo!
Shuffle jack.
Okay, 2 shuffles, low, harder, up. So we go 1, 2, 2 jacks. Or 1, 2, 2 taps. Higher, easier, lower, as if you're scaling a wall, harder.
Pop squats.
Hands, up, up, down, up, down. Reach, jump, feet together as you jump up, feet wide as you squat, hands can get down, or reach if you can. Push,
Squat kicks.
twos, if you're maxing this out, so if you're hopping, squat, speeding this up. Come on, push team.
Shuffle jack.
Either high shuffle, 2 taps, or low shuffle, harder, 2 jacks. If you have space, you can increase the shuffles to 4. I haven't, I'm sticking with the 2. Push.
Squats.
Okay, are we ready? If you're taking out the jump, you could do side to side also. If you're jumping high, then you really start to create space between those feet, guys. Power your jump.
Squat kicks.
You know you can work your hardest. 2 kicks, 2 squats. Woo! Go team. How high can you kick? Yes. You can go harder.
Shuffle jack.
Shuffle. Remember, you can do your taps. Yes. Are you with me? You know you rest when you need it. Have a drink when you need one. Okay, team. You might just want to take knuckles to floor. You might want to take flat hands. Depends on your flexibility. Might be fingers. You might be just reaching. Push. Come on. There we go. Go team. I want to see you pushing your tough mat.
Shuffle jack.
Are we ready to shuffle? Knees tuck out in line with the toes on your jacks. You bend the knees. If you don't want to lift the arms high, you can come to shoulder high if you have shoulder issues. Which is body sore. Here on elbows, you might need extra protection. Maybe cushion your right forward, back to heels, toes, heels. If you can't do that, then you might just need to be in a knee clamp.
Cycle sit-ups.
Okay, on your cycles, the hands are on the mat And it is slow, legs up, push the heel, as if you're pushing somebody away with force. Harder, no hands, push, easier with hands. Body saw, so you know you want to ride forward. The bottom is not up, guys, it's down, and you push. Forward and back. Woo! Feel it in your core. Yes.
Cycle sit-ups.
Now we're cycling. So easier, leg higher on your push, harder, leg lower. Now we're not going fast from this, as in you want to heel it. Heel. No hands, harder. Push. Throw the belly button down. Yes. Didn't realise we were at the finish there. Well done, team.
All workout is now over.
Woo!
The afterburn begins.
We are going to stretch. We're going to get the heart rate down. So if you want a quick drink, have one before we do our stretch. Well done, team. It's always tough. Whoa, let's stretch. Knee, hug it in. This leg on the mat, the other one can be straight or it can be bent. Draw the knee in and just allow that breathing to slow right down. So good. And then we're going to take this into our hamstring stretch. So if it's easier for you to bend the leg on the floor, then you can bend. You want to draw this leg back, so you might want to have a bent leg. Try and push like your bottom into the mat, so you're not lifting your bottom as you draw back. You want to feel it right down the hamstring, and make sure your head's not tilted back on this. You lift your head, plant it back down, no strain on the neck, and you feel this stretch. So we're going to change into the knee towards your chest, stretching out your glute. So good, team. And then lift that leg. You can bend that other leg if you wish, or you can keep it a straight leg. We want to draw this leg back so you feel, you might have tight hamstrings and have a little bend, but try to be as straight as possible with his head rested nice and flat. Breathe through the stretch, draw in on your out breath, draw back. And then we're going to take the legs up and we're going to just push inside of the legs to push the legs out to give your inner thigh stretch. Breathe in, pushing. We haven't done this workout for probably a couple of years, I think. Not even sure. Maybe a couple of months. And then bring the knees in. Give a little hug. Couple of little hugs in, maybe little double hugs. And then we're going to drop both knees to one side and arms out on the mat, looking away from your knees. And we just gently put a little press on here. Breathe in, allowing the knees to come down. And if you wish the knees to be higher, to have a bigger stretch, just try and keep your shoulders grounded on both sides. And just enjoy the stretch. And from there, I'm just going to drop my knees to the other side. Dropping my knees, you can have a cushion between your knees if you wish. If you can't, put the knees on top of one another. And breathe, knees a bit higher to get a bigger stretch. Drawing these knees down. Feeling the stretch traveling from your outer thigh right up your spine, lower spine, mid spine. Nice breathing, slow, nice and controlled. Allow your heart to come down. you've worked really tough, so you want to enjoy your stretch. And then we come back up. I'm gonna have hands on my legs and then just rock, tap and rock, tap and rock. And then we're gonna stay up and cross the legs to the front. And we're gonna just stretch upper back, drop your head forward. And really let the head hang down, push out with the arms. Take the arms behind and push, lift as you push, nice and high. And then keep your head forward, keep the chest lifted, flat back. From there, we're going to stretch, arms behind your head, stretch the tricep, lift the head. And changing over, we're going to just draw in, nice lift, stretching the waist, hand down, reach up and across. And from here, just slide down, lie down, and just grab your heel to bottom, push your hip out to the front. Really push to get the quads to lengthen. So you really want to squeeze in tight. And then we're going to come back up. Stretch on the other side, cross those legs, lift up and stretch. Lift the shoulder back. And then come down and then rest. Draw this heel into bottom. You can have a straight leg or a bent leg, so long as you feel that you can push to get the front of the thigh to stretch from your quads into the hip flexor. So draw the knee back ever so slightly. Don't have this knee up either, have it quite low in line with your hip. A nice big stretch. And then nice and slowly cross those legs and drop the head forward. And allow the back of the neck to drop, to stretch as your head drops down. And then we can increase that just by allowing the hands to interlock and the elbows to fold forward and down. If it's too much of a stretch, guys, for your neck, just take the hands back onto the knees and just allow your head to drop naturally. And from there, it is job done. Thank you so much, and hopefully you will join me tomorrow for Fitness Pilates at 12. Hope you enjoyed that, quite a tough one, and go on to have a great day. Make sure now you have a drink and recover, and well done team. Bye.